ferry him forward, Marc Callaghan. But has he been out of strength for a few rounds now?
See, it's just arm punches. There's been no snap in his punches whatsoever in the last couple of rounds. But credit to Villiams, I mean, he must feel he has plenty in the bank. He could coast this, but he's not coasting it. He's giving his all in the last round as well. Great little battle here.
We've seen a few down the years at York Hall, up and down thrillers like that Lushing Saunders fight. Tony Oki in a great one here last year. And while this is at a much lower level, you cannot help but to admire the courage and real valour that's going on in there. A crossroads fight, both men, and one looks like it's going to the way of Hereford's Dazzo Williams.
I tell you, it's impressive the shape that Williams has himself in here. And he's looking as though he could do another 3 or 4 rounds at this pace. Tremendous shape, credit to his trainer.
Steve Robinson smiling at ringside, recently retired, and I'm sure he misses actually being in there. But what a wealth of experience to have in your corner, a man that shared the ring with so many great featherweights.
Well, thankfully the last round hasn't been a punishing round for Callaghan. So maybe it's nice that he goes the distance and he goes out with his pride.
They've still gone at a frenetic pace. 24 minutes of solid boxing action comes to a close. Callaghan looks to raise his arm, but I think he knew. Villiers gives Dazzo Williams the win. It's a great one for the man from Hereford, number 7 for his career. Marc Callaghan loses for the 5th time. Well done to get to the final bell, you can say, but he just, wasn't quite good enough.
Yeah, just a little bit short, and I think, as I say, he used too much steam in the early part of the rounds when his punches were being blocked or missing, and he couldn't last the pace as well as Williams could, and he started taking over. And all the way around, I thought Williams a little bit tighter, technically that little bit better.
Look at how many punches thrown. Landed, Williams just with the better success rate. The left hook did the damage in from the 4th onwards. He did well to get up off the floor, and it's a great win for him, and I wonder whether he has the ability and time at 28 to make an impact on this British scene. Rematch would be good.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Villiers has insisted that you show your appreciation. That was 8 brilliant rounds of boxing. The scorecard reads: for Callaghan, 76 points, for Williams, 77 points. Your winner from Hereford, Dazzo Williams. And let's show appreciation for Marc P. Callaghan.
Sorry, Kath. See you, mate. We'll just... Sorry. Sorry. Come on, Fatty. Sorry. Steve Robinson. Well, Dazzo, a great little battle for the fans and a crucial win in your career. You must be delighted and a little bit relieved.
I'm relieved it's over. Marc Callaghan is a tough little bugger, and I knew he'd come to fight because he's just had a bad loss, and I'm glad I got the win over. I can get my career back on track again. Like,
it was a quality pair raring, but a disastrous start for you in the first round.
Yeah, I got clumsy. Sometimes you get caught cold in the first round or the second round until you get warmed up. I got caught, and but I recovered from it right. I kept in boxing and got back into it. Like.
Let's have a word with your trainer, former world champion Steve Robinson. What advice did you give him after that bad start?
Well, he didn't have a very good start really, but he was a bit cold, like you said, and he got into the fight then, and he almost stopped the fella. You know, and he called some good shots. He called him some good shots. He took a few good shots as well, but he had to keep that left hand tight. But you know, it was a good performance, good fight, good learning fight.
You have got a couple of losses on your record. What's the reason for those, Dazzo?
The first one I think was due to too much losing weight too quick, and I underestimated my opponent at the time, and I went in there with too much of a big head. And the second time, the lad was not in my weight class. He was completely heavier than me, and I just got caught unlucky with the cut eye and everything. But I was getting back into it. But you got to lose some to learn, don't you? Really. So I don't mind it in that way, as long as you reap the benefit from it.
Your career's back on track now. Well done tonight.
Thank you very much. Are you still filming?
Yeah, this one.
Did I say happy birthday to my little girl? It's 3 years since now. Happy birthday, Kate.
4 rounds in the lightweight division. Introducing to you, firstly, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks trimmed with white. Weighing in at 10 stone 2. Undefeated as a professional, 1 contest, 1 win. He's from Blackwood. Please welcome David Vaughan. And across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the white trunks trimmed with pink. Weighing in at 9 stone, 12 pounds, 12 ounces. Undefeated, 3 contests, 3 wins, 1 inside the scheduled distance. He's from Thamesmead. Please welcome Ryan Barrett. Time get a bell is Greg Hume, referee in charge of the action is star referee Richie Davis, and this is 4 3-minute rounds.
Okay, Ryan, David. Okay, fellas, now remember, you must defend yourselves at all times. You get the knuckle down for the clothes glove above the belly. One of you goes now, the other goes to the furthest distance you know. You do not come out until I say so. One thing I absolutely insist upon, fellas, is when I say break, you both take that step back. Have you got that? You got all that? Shake hands now, God bless you both. Good luck.
Seconds out.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's start our World Championship Boxing, and please welcome to the ring now, the reigning and defending IBO light welterweight champion of the world from Argentina, Pablo Sarmiento. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Liverpool, the reigning WBF light welterweight champion of the world, Gary Ryder! Ladies and gentlemen, Barry Hearn for Ringside Boxing Promotions, in association with Prince Promotions and Matchroom Sport, proudly present 12 rounds of boxing for the IBO and WBF Light Welterweight Championship of the World. Sponsored here by PokerMillion.com for a great game of online poker. And a very warm welcome to our viewers joining us live and exclusive here on Sky Sports. You've joined us for the very best ringside seat in the business. All the officials have been appointed by the IBO supervisor and President Ed Levine. Our supervisor at ringside is Frank Brunette. WBF supervisor is Alex Papafio. Our timekeeper from the British Boxing Board of Control is Mr. Richard Clark. And our 3 scoring judges here at ringside, Valerie Dorset of the USA, Terry O'Connor of England, and George Smith of the USA. Referee in charge of the action from New York City, USA, is Johnny Callas. Ladies and gentlemen, they are the officials and here are the contestants. And firstly, introducing to you, coming to the ring as a champion in his own right, he's fighting out of the red corner, wearing the green trunks, weighing in a championship weight of 10 stone, 47 fight record, 33 wins, 17 inside the scheduled distance, 12 losses and 2 draws. He's the reigning and defending IBO light welterweight champion of the world from Argentina, now based in Madrid, Spain. Please welcome Pablo Sarmiento. And across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the red trunks trimmed with white. He weighed in 9 stone, 13 pounds, 15 ounces. Undefeated, 10 contests, 10 wins, 5 inside the scheduled distance. He's the reigning and defending, undefeated WBF light welterweight champion of the world from the beautiful city of Liverpool, England, Gary Ryder. Let's get the action underway then. 12 rounds of boxing for the IBO and WBF Light Welterweight Championship of the World.
Chief, Pablo. Pablo, Gary, you received your instructions in the dressing room. I want you to protect yourselves at all times. Above all, obey my commands at all times. First command, touch your gloves. Right now, touch them up. Come out when the bell rings. Good luck. Godspeed.
The unbeaten Englishman against the experienced Argentinian. Good matchup. IBO and WBF titles on the line. Well, at 31 and after just 10 professional fights in 6 years, the first major test for Liverpool light welterweight Gary Ryder here in his favourite red trunks, and the obstacle to overcome may not be easy. Pablo Sarmiento, who's been over here before a couple of years ago, he sent Billy Schwer crashing and Michael Ayers into virtual retirement. He's experienced, tough and tricky, and this may tell us a great deal about the rising Ryder.